Welcome to episode 13 of Ask Miko, sex, sports, and everything in between. I am your host, Miko Grimes. Shout out Saya. Collected for my robe. It's a rainy day out here in Miami, so I'm keeping it cozy today. Today we will talk a lot of basketball. We're going to have a little football talk. Not too much of the other shenanigans. Y'all didn't give me any good sex and in-between questions. So this episode is going to be a whole lot of sports. And since it's a whole lot of sports, I have to bring my I feel like you guys are my resident co-hosts now. So joining me today is my honey, Brent Grimes. Welcome back, Brent. You didn't give me a clap last time. I didn't appreciate that.
I didn't do what?
Clap it up. Shit. It like you like being here. And back to talk his shit again is the homie, Coach Hustle. Welcome back, Hustle. Thank you, Hustle.
Make sure Brent clapping for me. Make sure Brent clapping for me.
Yeah, thank you. Hustle, I like the enthusiasm you coming in with. We have to let everybody know why your black ass is in the dark right now. What's going on?
Man, he too, man. It's this terrible too. He's spoiled. He won't do nothing without me.
Your son.
He won't go to sleep. He won't go to the restroom. Shit. I can't take a shit in private. He be trying to climb in my drawers when I come and take a shit.
Not climbing the drawers.
You know what I'm talking about? Brent know what I'm talking about. You know.
Brent don't know nothing about this, okay?
When men, no, what I'm saying is when niggas take a shit, we be in the restroom for 30 minutes to an hour.
No. Brent, how long are your shits?
Couple minutes tops.
That nigga gay.
Same as his showers. Brent takes 45-second shits, 45-second showers. That's how you know he's in the NFL.
I'm gay.
Brent, get in, get out.
Every dude goes to. We gotta go Sports Center. Scroll, send your secret text message. When you in the restroom, that's your sanctuary. You doing more than just shitting.
Did you just say secret text message?
Yeah. You all that shit. When you in the restroom, that's where it goes down. You know ain't nobody over your back. You're
right. I do my best thinking in the bathroom. I remember Aiden used to hover in the bathroom with me. He never did that with Brent. He left Brent the fuck alone. It was me. I got all the heat.
Women, it's like women. I don't even know if y'all wipe y'all ass when y'all shit. Y'all get in that motherfucker so fast. A woman to go in there and shit like in 2 minutes. They done flush. I gotta go shit. In 2 minutes, they done flush, wipe their ass.
You know what? You might need to get your bowels together. Your shit, something wrong in your gut. You got a leaky gut.
Compacted in there.
You got some shit going on and it's taking you that long. Do your legs get numb? Because I know
sometimes
if I You know, do you have a squatty potty? You have a squatty potty?
What is that?
See, I got to put you up on game. You need a squatty potty. That will help you get in and get out quickly. It's almost like a footstool for the toilet.
It puts you in an atomically better position to drop a deuce.
Thank you. I had to put Brent up on game as well. You elevate your feet so you sit in a better position to drop your load.
You in like a full, you technically like in a full deep squat almost, pretty much.
I need my time supposed to be sanctuary.
Conducive to dropping a deuce. That's what they say.
I need my time in the sanctuary.
You just be sitting in there with all that stank air around
I get to smoke in peace and everything.
I don't
smoke on the toilet.
That's not good,
Hustle. While I'm on the toilet. What?
Do you hit your blunt after you wipe?
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead and say yeah.
You know how much bacteria is still in your hand, even when you wipe. If you don't have no bacteria on your hand, that's nasty. You nasty.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then you go hit the blunt. And I know your fingers be touching your mouth when you hit the blunt. Your fingers be like this.
Hey man, I don't know. I can't tell. I just know, man. I'm smoking when I shit, man. That's why I only want to go to nobody's house. They be like, man, say.
I should. You know what's funny? Brent and Aiden make fun of me all the time because I can shit anywhere. So, Brent, the Warriors are 6-6. Draymond Green just tried to send Rudy Gober to heaven while Steph is on the bench. Your team is struggling. First of all, let's address the choke. Okay, let's figure out what side of this choke we're all on. Who thinks that Draymond Green was validated for choking Rudy Gober?
Validated? Like, I feel like he could have choked him, but
what?
I feel like if he would have just choked him and got him off and then kind of like pushed him away, I think it wouldn't have been as big of a deal. But he like really sunk the choke in. I think he was going for the tap. Like, I think he was trying to get him to tap out.
Yeah.
I don't know what he had in his mind, but he held that choke. He had the baby boy choke going. So I don't know why he went that far with it, but I don't know.
I don't think he went that far. I don't think he did a hard choke.
It wasn't that hard.
Because it was a hard choke.
What?
Rudy wouldn't have been able to put his. See, you light skinned right now. But I'm pretty it was a hard choke, Brent.
Nah, if Draymond was choking you like that, you would not be saying that wasn't a hard choke.
If you could put your hands up like this,
if you can put your hands up like this,
you're not really being choked for real. If somebody's really choking you,
I see what you're saying.
You're gonna be like this, like trying to get in the air.
You gonna get that thing.
You gonna tap out.
Hold on.
I see what y'all saying.
Yeah, he was just letting him
I see what y'all saying.
Baby boy choke looked like upper room.
Yeah. He was just letting him know.
I mean, I feel you, but
nah, I'm afraid
he was tripping.
That was just like, bitch, don't touch mine. Touch yours.
I feel like Draymond choked him for Anthony Davis, for Anthony Edwards, and for Spider Mitchell.
You stupid.
You saying this is built up?
He wanted to choke them two niggas, and since he couldn't, and he saw an opportunity, because if we're keeping it real, Rudy Gober was absolutely in the wrong. Whenever there's a fight, I always tell people, because Brent, you learned this too. Do you remember when I beat up your teammate's wife in Atlanta?
Yeah.
And you remember the fight? I was whooping her ass. You grabbed me, and what happened?
She threw something
and hit me with it because you was holding me back during the fade, and she hit me with something, and it pissed me off. And guess what I told you had to do after that?
No, I said if you keep throwing stuff, I'm gonna let her go. But I'll let you go.
You holding me, and she kept throwing stuff, and what'd you have to do?
Let her go.
Let you go. Like I said.
Round two, bitch. What's up?
But the thing is, I pulled you off because you was already in a dominant position. I'm gonna talk like this is a UFC fight. You had already established a dominant position. She was done. I was pretty much calling the fight. I pulled the aggressor off. I thought she would have said, like, all right, she whooped my ass, whatever, cool. You know, it didn't get nothing crazy. Nobody was bleeding or nothing. It was just, all right, you whooped my ass. I'm going to go on with my day. But she, even after the ass whooping, she started throwing shit at you. And I said, hey, if you keep throwing shit at her, I'm going to have to let her go. And she threw something else at you.
She hit me upside my head. I think it was a candle or something. And I looked at you. I said, see, this is what happened when you hold somebody. Go get her. Don't hold me. Right? So you had to let me go, and I got the fade. Rudy should have grabbed his own teammate. Get your mans.
I mean, that's essentially what I did.
No.
Rudy,
you should have got her. No, you should have got
her. That's
not
my teammate.
No. You should get the person that's losing.
Oh, okay.
Get the
What
loser.
if you get the person that's losing and the aggressor just starts beating their ass even more?
No, because that's once a person sees that, they come down. They come down. It's like you don't just attack somebody that's being held that you already beaten up. That's not a fade, right? So if I would have seen you grab her, that would de-escalate me. Like, okay, he getting her, she done lost. But you holding me, she throwing shit, hitting me upside the head. So Rudy should have went and got his own teammate, get him off. He already losing. Because you see Draymond, you know Draymond coming. Who didn't know Draymond wasn't coming? Hustle, did you know Draymond was coming?
Everybody knew Draymond was coming.
He's lucky he didn't get hit. That was the choke.
He just locked the rear naked choke in. Like, it was cool that he came and did something to separate the situation, whether he pushed, elbow like to the throat type shit. But when he locked the rear naked in and was going for the tap, it's gonna be some repercussions from it. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's not.
That's all I'm saying.
Rudy grabbed Clay around the neck,
especially in today's league.
Rudy grabbed Clay around the neck first.
Yep.
No, I'm not saying Rudy Gober didn't do anything, but what everybody remembers is Draymond locking in the rear naked. Like, nobody remembers that Rudy Gober grabbed him first or touched his throat or whatever. Draymond was.
I remember it.
Yeah, okay.
I remember it.
Like, listen. I'm saying, and I'm a Warriors fan. I don't like, for real. If I'm the commissioner, no, maybe you got to suspend him because whatever. But I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But just looking at it realistically, how the league is now, that's definitely going to get you suspended. Definitely kicked out the game and suspended, and that's what it did.
I don't think nobody gonna get suspended from it. I think
he's suspended.
He got suspended.
5 games.
Hell yeah, 5 games.
That's excessive as shit.
And then suspended
too. We seen niggas square up
and get 5
niggas and get 2 or 3 game suspension. And you get 5 games.
Well, Rondo
choking a bitch ass nigga.
Well, Rondo 2 pieces. How many games did he get?
2.
Okay.
I'm not agreeing with the length of the suspension. I'm saying the way the league is now and the fact that it's Draymond Green, the fact that he got ejected not even 2 days ago, this is why he going to get 5 games. Do I think this is a 5-game worthy?
So, Brent, I'm sorry. The one he got ejected 2 days ago was bullshit.
I think so too. But it's clear that if it's Draymond, they gonna do some shit. So you gotta be thinking, if you Draymond and I do some extra shit, I can't lock in the rear naked. I can't do it. I can initially get him off with the choke, and then I gotta separate from the situation. He locked it in. That's suspension guaranteed. Just because it's him. Yeah. That's just what it is. He gotta know that. Like, he a vet. Like, you ain't know you a vet.
He should have got 2 wrenches in for that.
He should have.
He should have wanted to punch a nigga. I would have wanted to get a good lock in. I'm gonna get 5 games.
Yeah, he should have locked it in. Like, if you gonna get 5 anyway, he should have locked it in. He was gonna get the 5. He was gonna get the 5 if he locked it in for real. Now, if he really choked him out and like he went limp on the court, now he's looking at like 10, 15, 20 games probably. But he could have got a real where he had to grab the arm like he was really scared for his breath. Could have got one of them.
Gobert was like this. He was like, "Help! What? Well, he's choking me up." That lets you know right there the choke wasn't deep.
No, that lets you know Rudy's a bitch.
Thank you. That too.
That's
he's
what I'm sorry.
Ref, he's choking me.
That's you know that.
You know who else is a bitch? Is his teammates.
Yeah.
Because ain't no
Anthony Towns.
Yeah. Ain't no fucking way. If I'm getting choked, y'all, why wasn't there a choke choo-choo train? Okay.
Yeah, somebody should have choked Draymond ass. Yes. I was wondering why Anthony Towns ain't choked Draymond.
Nigga, I would have been right behind Draymond, like, same energy, nigga. How hard you holding him, that's how I'm gonna hold you.
See, Brent, there you go again.
What?
His name
what you mean? What I do?
Yeah, man, his name is Cat.
Cat? Oh my God. Carl Anthony Towns, ain't that his name?
Hey,
you can't call the man by his name?
His name is Cat. No, I'm saying
government.
Talking about he gonna help somebody. He gonna do something to Drake. What?
He could have choked him. He was right there.
Brent, have you ever been in a situation where you had to fight a teammate or an opposing teammate?
No, I never been in a fight in a game. The
You
closest
never got in
I
a fight
in college,
no football or basketball.
a literal fight, like fighting somebody in the game. No, I never.
Hustle, have you?
A teammate.
Teammate or opposing team, somebody else.
Oh yeah, we done had opposing fights all the time. Shit, hooping up,
in an organized game.
Hooping up. You remember the hooping up? Remember that
yes,
hooping up
3-on-3 yes.
outside?
Yes, I played in hooping up a lot.
We playing this country white team, and they was talking shit. I never forget. Man, I'm talking. They went to the whole white dude found my homeboy so damn hard. Well, my homeboy got up, bop bop. Shit, okay, it says everybody must go now. Shit, everybody fight now. It's a knockout fest. Who can get who? What you mean? Shit. No, but teammates, no, we argued before, but no team, we not fighting.
Damn. Well, Brent, your team is now 6-6. Draymond's out 5 games. Steph is once again paper mache, injured.
Oh my God.
I know it's early in the season, but what do you think this means for the Warriors if they keep spiraling down and losing all these games early in the season? Do you think it will have an impact later in April when they're maybe like if they're like a 7th seed or something, hanging out on the outside and having to do the play-in tournament? Do you think these early losses is going to affect them in the future?
I mean, you want to win. Does it affect them in the future? No. I mean, it could, I guess, but what it's showing is the issues that everybody knew that the Warriors would have anyway. Is who else is going to step up besides, Steph going to do Steph stuff, but who else is going to play? Is Clay going to be dependable? Wiggins is not playing up to par right now either. What is holding them together and what does look like the Warriors is their bench is playing well, but they need Clay and Wiggins to play like starters and get some buckets. But I feel like they could figure it out. They got plenty of time, and they could get hot and win a bunch of games, and you can forget about this. But right now, the size thing will always be a problem throughout the whole year, playoffs, whatever. So it's just going to come down to the Warriors hitting shots or not. If they hitting, they could beat anybody. If not, they're going to lose.
Hustle, what do you think about these games Draymond's going to miss? Do you think that Draymond has to change? Do you think that he needs to do anything different? Like, or is it okay that he is like the bad boy of the Warriors team?
I mean, it's okay. He can be the bad boy of the Warriors team, but I mean, once you create that stigma for yourself, everything you do gonna be met with a different level of microscopes. With a different microscope, they're gonna give you more. The punishment's gonna be harder. Everything, just like how Dylan Brooks hit the dude in the crotch and he got suspended. Man, we all know that was somebody else that'd be different. I mean, but this is what's needed for them to win. They don't have toughness. They need his toughness. They need his leadership. So, I mean, it's not. I don't see it changing anytime soon. How long has it been? 12? How many years? 12, 13?
Mm-hmm. I have a problem with people constantly talking about how soft the league is now, and nobody's, got that fire in them. And then we see Draymond. We see somebody with that fire. We see somebody with that 90s NBA mentality, and now all of a sudden we want him punished. Like, we want him punished, but like, what is he too far over? Like what are we missing here? Like, do we want the players to be like, fuck you every night? Every night I'll choke any of you niggas. Or do we want everybody to be friendly? I feel like people need to make a decision on what they really want players to be like. Because everybody acts like they want these tough guys, but when you act like Draymond, then suddenly everybody's pussy and saying that he needs to calm down. No, he don't give a fuck about none of y'all. He don't care. If you're not wearing the blue and yellow, fuck you. And I kind of like it.
Well, I mean, what you're saying is true. Well, the people that's suspending them is not the fans. The fans don't mind that, but all three of us say he shouldn't have been suspended that long. But the league is not for that. And that's the divide. It's what, like, fans and people that just watch the sport and, like, enjoy basketball, they enjoy the competitive, they enjoy the fire. But the league is trying to sell a product, and the product they're trying to sell is trying to be, like, no controversial stuff, no, like, real friendly. And that's what they're trying to sell. So somebody like Draymond is going to have to pay the consequences for being himself, really.
Hustle, do you have anything to add to that before we move on?
No, I mean, that's how he made his name. That's how he made his money. That's what made him him. Is that borderline, I don't give a fuck attitude. That borderline, you know, team over everything. Like, that's him. He's always been a hard-nosed player. That's what got him paid. So, I don't know. I just feel like I don't see it changing. These are just the normal bumps in the road of an 82-game season. And 6-6 is not a bad spot to be in.
So Katie and LeBron had a viral picture of them, what we would call kikiing. I think the Suns' Instagram page posted the picture of them. The Suns and the Lakers played against each other a couple of days ago, and the Suns' Instagram posted a picture of them kikiing, and people around the league, particularly fans, like you was talking about, Brent, were bothered by it and saying how they hate that these are supposed to be two faces of the league, and when they play against each other, they kikiing and whispering, covering their mouth and laughing and got all types of jokes and shit. And then Kevin Durant, of course, you know he gonna respond. Kevin Durant responds and says, "You play harder against your friends," right? Brent, do you play harder against your friends?
I mean, no. I mean, I guess you want to say you play the same against everybody, but yeah, you're going to compete against your friend. You're competitive, but it's nothing like. It's like you could take it back to not even pro. Like, everybody here that probably played. A lot of people watching the podcast that played sports growing up. I know I used to play, take our neighborhood and go play other neighborhoods. And that was pure competition. Like, it wasn't you was trying to cook whoever was across from you. You had no idea who this was. You was just trying to say my hood is better than yours at this sport. And that's what people are trying to look for, I believe. And that's what the divide is. Like, I don't even know how to say it, but you don't compete harder against your friends. I'm not saying you can't compete against your friends, but I'm not going to say, if it's my friend, I'm going to go even harder against my friend. That don't even make sense.
Hey, I don't know what the hell Brent. I don't know how Brent grew up. I don't know what hood. I forgot he got two sides. I keep forgetting.
You said he got what?
Two sides. Fucking with him. Bruh, I don't want my friend, my brother, I never want them to beat me. I'm going so hard against them because I got to see them every day, all the time. They're not going to let me down. I'm going so hard. We play against each other. Like, what? Because I'm going to want to fight them. They keep rubbing it in my face. No, I'm going.
You gonna square up?
Bro, you talking about that shit.
I compete against anybody.
You know how many controllers you done broke playing against your brother or your friend? If you lose
I feel you on that.
I lose to a random cat online, I don't give a fuck. I lost. I know. Even if I go to the other city, we play these cats one-on-one, they beat us. All right, nigga. I see y'all next time. But your brother, your homeboy, that's like, come on, man.
So you saying you go hard if you hooping and y'all playing a 5-on-5 with all your friends, it ain't gonna be much. If you get your best five and go to another court and hoop against them, you ain't trying to win? You trying to win more with the people you hoop with against every day?
I feel like I know we gonna win against them. That's just hooping. But when this against your, like, you know, when this one of your homeboys and you don't know who gonna win, it's a toss-up, and everybody knows it's a toss-up.
That's the thing. I'm not saying you don't compete against your friend. Yeah, I'm a competitor. I love to compete. So whoever's across from me, I'm gonna compete against. But it's something different when it's like, I don't know. I feel what you're saying.
Well, let me say this.
When you harder, my brother.
Let me say this, okay? As the oldest, Hustle, I'm older than you, right?
Yes.
As the OG of this crew, let me just say this to y'all, okay? There was something to not knowing your competitor. Like, these niggas know each other's wives. They know each other's kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to know your kids. I don't need to have beef with your wife or your husband if I'm taking it, but I don't want to know that bitch. I don't want to know your motherfucking kids and their birthdays. I don't want to bring my motherfucking kids to your kids' birthday parties and shit. Nigga, I want to fucking cook you, okay? Even when I was in college, I didn't know motherfuck these bitches until it was the week I played against them. Fuck you, okay? That's how I feel about it. I can't possibly, in my mind, say that I play harder against my friends. I can't say that. It was something about not knowing you that I fucking hate you. Like, fuck you. My friends, I feel like I don't, like, if I'm playing against somebody, I want to shake you so motherfucking bad that you tear your fucking ACL. Okay? I want your ankle sprained. I want to bust you in the head. When I'm coming through the middle and you on me, I'm trying to swing all elbows, knock your motherfucking fronts out. Okay? I don't want to do that to my friends. I feel bad if it's my friends. I'm like, God damn, girl, I'm so sorry. But that's why I don't feel like you compete better against your friends. I'm sorry. I don't. I know I didn't.
I never thought like that in my years of competing. Never. Like, I don't, like, I understand. Like, no, listen. I heard you say that shit. I heard Kenya Martin saying some shit like that. I never looked at them. Oh, fuck them old hoe ass niggas. We finna go do.
I did.
It ain't even a fuck them.
Listen,
it's just
Brent. No, this is not you. I didn't say you. That's why I said the specific people who I said feel this way. No, it's people that feel that way. Like, fuck them hoe ass niggas. I ain't do them some big, like, nigga, I don't know them. I don't give a fuck about them. In my mind, I'm thinking, ain't no hood better than my hood, so it really don't matter. We finna go bust their ass. That's how I always thought. I never cared. But with my friend, for me and my brother or my friend to play one-on-one, it was some shit talking going on that reached that level for us to play one-on-one.
Did you want them to be harmed? Did you want them fucked
That's what I'm saying. That's why I preach the conversation is I ain't never wanted nobody to be harmed.
Oh, I did.
That's what I said from the beginning. That's what I said when I said you, Kenya Martin said the same thing. Someone I've never thought of want somebody to be harmed.
So let's take it like this. I'm gonna take it to a whole nother sport, a sport that I consider like the ultimate competition, right? We're gonna use the same scenario. Say you're an MMA fighter or a fucking boxer, whatever, a combat sport athlete. Would you rather fight your best friend or some dudes you don't even know?
That's a great question, Brent.
I wouldn't even do MMA.
You see what I'm saying, though?
I wouldn't do
MMA.
That's different.
That's the ultimate. That's ultimate competition.
That's his ultimate competition. That's ultimate
combat sport.
The octagon.
Come on.
Yeah.
Would you rather fight your best friend, your brother in the ring, or would you rather fight some dude you know who he is, but you don't really know each other? Who would you rather fight? I'm asking you, Hustle, because I know who I'd rather fight.
That's fighting.
It's competing.
It's competing.
No, that's okay. Well, competing it don't matter.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to break my friend's nose.
I
don't want to break my friend's nose. When I'm going to the hole, Hustle, when I was hooping, elbows are leading me to the hole. I don't want to break my homegirl nose.
Oh, yeah. See, I ain't doing none of that when I hoop.
See?
I can lead with my elbows.
I am.
Who I'm playing.
I am.
It's none of that. That's why I said I never thought like that.
I'm not saying on trying to break people's nose in basketball. I'm just saying I just feel like that's a natural thing. Like you might not even realize it, but it's a natural, like it's your brother. Yeah, you want to beat them so you can have in-house shit talking, but it's not the same as, to me, it ain't the same. I don't know.
I try to keep it clean when I play regardless. But I don't know.
No, I'm not dirty at all. Miko saying she'll throw them bows.
Even with me coaching kids and dealing with kids and me coaching sports now, the kids I coach, they go harder against their brothers. It's just what it is. You don't want to lose to your brother. It's different because you got to see them and deal with them. I'm saying it. So what I'm saying, when I watch them compete, so that's why every time the most coach, even ask the coach, the first thing, or even the parent, ask them who got brothers, who got siblings, they be like, you get out here in this game, you playing like a bitch. But when you playing against your brothers, them, you ready to break their goddamn neck. That's the first thing most parents always say.
That's weird to me. That's weird to me.
That's
I'm
weird.
sorry.
Yeah,
that's
weird to me.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's not how I look
being
at it.
Weird with me.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So let me ask y'all this.
I'm not that way.
Let me ask y'all this, and this is the question right here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really friends? Is Kevin Durant and LeBron James really friends? And before you answer, make sure you know what a friend is. Hustle. Are they really friends?
No, I just think they cool. This is just the media talking about something. They just think they cool.
No, Kevin Durant tweeted, you go hard, I go harder, and I compete harder against my friends. He called LeBron James his friend, and LeBron retweeted this shit. And in my mind, I said, okay, Hustle, let me tell you something. You and I are friends. You know why we're friends? We talk on the phone, on the regular. We fly to each other. We spend time together. We hang out all year round. Do you really think that Kevin Durant and LeBron James are hanging out?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So
they not.
I don't know. One of them at somebody's wedding or something.
I would even question if they're even talking on the phone.
I be questioning whether all them niggas is friends or don't know. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
Like maybe like him, Melo, and the CP3 and all them. Maybe
I would say Chris Paul is probably LeBron's only real friend right now in the NBA. Oh, yes, and that's even in question, in my personal opinion. But Kevin Durant is not LeBron's friend. That nigga not your friend. I hate that they even try to act like they friends. I know what a real friend is. We never seen y'all nowhere together. We've seen Chris Paul with him. We've seen Melo. We've seen him with D-Wade. We ain't never seen LeBron James not no goddamn where with Kevin Durant in the offseason. They're not friends. So cut the shit. Should the Clippers cut some shit in their starting lineup? Should they make some changes? They have not won a game in the James Harden era is what we're calling it. They're 0-5. It's not working. T. Lue is on the podium talking about this is the most difficult team he ever coached. You can see the niggas on the bench not happy about what's going on. It seems like just the Clippers situation is in shambles. Should they make some changes? Should they make some moves? What can the Clippers do to hang on to this season and compete for a championship?
That's just a rough situation, especially since they're jumping into it in the middle of the year. They got 4 ball dominant stars, I guess you would say. Like how do you make that work in the middle of the season? So it's going to be a rough
Brent, this is 12 games into the season. This is not the middle of the season. It just got started.
I mean, the start, like they didn't go through like a camp and determine roles and like how are we going to do this. Now you just add another ball dominant player to a team. Like how does that? I don't see how they figured. Well, they'll figure it out eventually. They're a talented team. So they'll be decent, but like their goal this year was to be a title contender, and I don't think that's going to happen. So it's like a waste of time for real. That's what I think. Go ahead, House.
It's a marathon. Like I don't know. I think about all the teams that start out bad, like how Miami Heat when they first formed their big three. Then they start out like 1-10 or something like that, or whatever it was.
Yeah,
it's possible for them to make a run and turn things around. Like you got to look at it. James Harden didn't have a preseason. He didn't have a preseason at all. So basically, these are his preseason games. And then they got to get used. And then they got to get used to playing with each other and playing together. You know, and they might have to. And then they got to figure out the rotation, how they want to stagger their minutes. Because not only did James Harden come back, Terrence Mann came back. So you got 2 players who haven't really played in the preseason at all that you add to the mix. So it's not just James Harden. It's just he's just a bigger name, so they're going to make it more about him. But you got 2 guys that can play that's looking for something that you got to make happy when it was, you know what I'm saying, it was flowing with 3. Now you add 2, so it's really like 5 guys. You know.
So what do you think? Do you think that they should make any changes? Is it time to bring Westbrook off the bench? Do you think they should make any starting substitutions or changes? They don't even have an identity. Like, what is their identity? Like, what is their thing? What is it?
That's what they're trying to figure out. That's why I said, that's why I don't know about changes yet, because they still haven't figured out how they want to play. So they want to change that. They got to figure out how they want to play, how fast they want to play, what pace they want to play. They want to have 4 guards in the game at all times. You know, like shit. They got some stuff to figure out. I would give them 5 more games.
That's what I was saying. It's just they got so much going on, and they got to figure it all out so fast. I don't know if they even, like Hustle saying, I don't know if they even know what they could do right now. If they even know, they got enough information to know what to do the right thing right now. But at the end of the day, they got a lot of talent on the team. I think, like I said, they'll figure it out to be a decent team, good team. But I think the goal for the Clippers coming in was to be a title contender, and I could be wrong. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening with that squad.
But do you guys? I feel like y'all. Okay. Let me just keep
what do you think? Go ahead.
Do you really think this is gonna work? Like, you really think these?
What do you mean work?
4 starters. These 4 starting, losing the way they're losing. They just had the first game they actually competed in against the Nuggets without their point guard. But do you really think that they could start all 4 of these guys the rest of the year and it's going to somehow work out?
If he continues to play Kawhi at the 4 or Paul George at the 4, like from the last game, that's the adjustment I've seen from the last 3 games I watched. Playing Paul George at the 4, playing Kawhi at the 4, mostly like, and then, you know, Norman Powell, the Terrence Mann, playing the 2 and the 3, staggering the minutes. Like I said, I feel like it's a chance. It's a chance he can work. There's some teams you're going to struggle against, like against Denver. Yeah, that's hard. But against most teams, most power forwards, Kawhi Leonard probably can guard. Most, and then the athletic on the wing, like, it's a chance they can figure it out. Like I said, it's just a fact. If they only play one big and they keep, you know, and teams play a lot of small ball lineups where they can play Kawhi and them at the 5 or the 4, it's a chance to figure that just against a team like Denver or Philadelphia, it's a chance they can struggle. But against the rest of the team, like the Mavericks or other teams, like they can figure it out.
When you say work, Miko, what you mean?
Yeah.
Like work, like win the championship? No.
No. Do you even think that they're going to make the playoffs?
I think they'll figure it out enough to make the playoffs.
In the West? The West is thick. It's thick in the West.
It is. That's a tough conference for sure. But I think they got enough talent. They'll figure it out to make the playoffs. But like I said, they came in the season trying to be a title contender, and I don't think that's going to happen with this squad.
As long as they got the play in, I feel like it's hard to count. It's hard to count certain teams out. As long as you got the play in tournament, it's like it's like then you look at, like, yeah, they going through the growing pains and everything, but why they going through the growing pains? So you got to look at Golden State 6-6, Memphis 1 and whatever. Like, you know, there's other teams out there just having their same issues. Utah Jazz making some changes. They figuring it out. Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox hurt. It's like,
he's back now, and they putting their hands on the Lakers right now.
I know they is.
They're putting their goddamn hands on us. The Suns are sitting outside of the play-in and everything right now. They're sitting at number 10, right? Obviously, they're not at full strength. The Clippers are at number 12 right now. 12 in the West. Do you understand how hard that is to climb out of, knowing that the West is so thick?
I mean, like, It's not
I mean,
like
you as a Lakers
it's not
fan,
like you're the Warriors. Like you're not the Warriors. You don't have a LeBron. Like you don't have Durant. Like you got 4 guys that have never played together, and then it don't even look like they want to play together. And then to keep it real, I know the Clippers was mad that they had to do that Harden trade. They don't want to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Them billionaires was in that meeting saying, "It's your turn to get Harden." I had him 2 years. Brooklyn had him. Houston had him. Oklahoma had. It's your turn. It's your turn. Get this nigga. We don't want him no more. Because I swear to God, I know that's what these billionaires be doing. When these trades happen, like when they had to get, like when Brooklyn had to get trade Kyrie, I know they was like, your turn, nigga. I did my part. I did my time. It's your turn. You got to deal with him. Because why would the Clippers, like being realistic, why would the Clippers want James Harden? Why?
I was wondering the same thing.
Me. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me to add him to the lineup. It's basketball makes no basketball sense.
I didn't understand it either. Why? I would love to hear why.
Oh, because I feel like they don't think Kawhi and Paul George can make 82 games for one, and then when you take away and then the way Kawhi and Paul George play, they play for themselves. They need somebody who play to try to create and get easy shots for everybody else. Like Paul George and Kawhi really are ISO players. They are true ISO players. So the way Ty Lue thinks, he thinking like I need somebody who can get easy shots for everybody else. Because even if you look at it, Norman Powell can play, but Norman Powell is a black hole too.
Yeah.
They
have several black holes on that team. So do you think this looks like the Clippers could be transitioning into getting rid of Paul George and Kawhi?
No, that's why I said I think they're gonna figure it out. Once they figure out how to stagger their minutes to where James Harden and Westbrook can share that responsibility of creating for everyone else, they're gonna figure it out. But man, I'm telling you, it's hard when you have no preseason, no nothing, and then you got two. It's not just James Harden, it's Terrence Mann. You got that's people. That's 2 dudes that used to play starting minutes that you added to already deep wing core. So now you got to figure out, as a coach, it's going to take you a minute to figure out how I'm going to stagger these minutes, how I'm going to play them together. Then James Harden and Terrence Mann got to figure out, got to get their legs up under them and figure out how they want to play. It's a lot of variables to make a decision.
I think we got some trades coming up. I think some bodies going to be moving before February because this don't add up to me. You got to decide what you want to do. You cannot have these 4 niggas. Westbrook is here to stay. We know that, right? We know that. This nigga is only making $8 million. Why would you move him? And you know he's from LA. And you know he took that bullshit contract to stay in LA. He ain't going nowhere. The rest of these niggas, we might need to move some furniture around if they really trying to compete in the West.
We'll see after about 5 to 7 games. I'm gonna see.
Okay. Keeping it in the West. Hustle, what you want to say about the Mavericks? Go ahead, get it off. What you want to say? Go ahead. I know you've been dying to talk about your Mavericks. Go ahead. Let us have it.
I ain't saying Luka and Kyrie is like LeBron and Kyrie, but Luka and Kyrie is like LeBron and Kyrie.
It's something like it,
bruh. I'm just like you can't put them to like once we figure out how to get rid of Tim Hardaway Jr., it's up from there.
Why you hate Tim Hardaway Jr.
so much, bro? He hates Tim Hardaway Jr. so fucking much. What is your issue with him?
He plays bad basketball.
And you over here, okay.
Yeah, like for a dude, like to me, he should be like a catch and shoot guy. You know, Cal Korver, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But he's a decent shooter, but he does other stuff too. Like I be tired of watching the game and see the box score, he got 16 shots. He's not a 7, 5.
Who should be getting the shots, Hustle?
Ivy and Green.
Oh.
Ivy and Green. Period. Like, what you mean? Them should be the wings playing out the bench. Period. Ivan Green. Tim Hardaway should be third behind them. Like, it's a new era of guys. It's like, it's just what it is. It's like, nah, we don't need, all he can do is catch and shoot, and he's not the greatest. He's not, you know what I'm saying? No, we don't, nah. We don't need that nigga getting 17 shot.
You got a problem with him.
Well, I'm just saying, shit. Yeah, I got a problem with that, man. But we rocking. Like I said, we gonna be a hard. It's gonna be a hard duo to beat. It's gonna be very hard to beat them, you know.
Okay. I'm not gonna. I definitely was hating. I said I would be surprised they made the playoffs again. It's early in the season, right? They do look good. I'm a Kyrie fan, so I'm always cheering for him. But it's early in the season. I want to see if this continues because they are in what, third place in the West right now.
You know what time? This should not stop it. And nothing stopping it. Right. Nothing, Brent.
Y'all doing your thing. Before we get into other things, like we do have one topic that's not sports related that I did give you guys some homework, and I would like to know if you did your homework and you watched the Nia Long and the Jeezy interview. Did y'all do your homework?
Yeah, I watched it.
Hustle, did you do your homework? Because you look
like what kind of guy are you, bro?
I thought you watched it.
You ain't watch it, Hustle?
Hell nah, I ain't get a chance to watch it, man.
Brent, what did you think about the interview?
I mean, it just like seemed like was it a therapy session? Like it just looked like Jeezy was just bearing his soul to me along pretty much the whole time.
It looked like Jeezy was shooting his motherfucking shot the whole goddamn interview. And I want to apologize
a couple times.
You, Brent. I want to apologize to you. I'm so sorry that I asked you to watch that stupid shit. Because once I watched it, I was like, I learned nothing.
That's what I was saying as I'm watching. I'm like, is this this seems kind of
stupid.
Yeah.
Pointless. Why are you talking to Nia Long? Why y'all talking in code and talking in circles and not get to the
exactly.
Y'all to get to the shit.
I was like, what are they talking? Because I just put it on and I was like, it was playing. I was playing the game and shit. And I was hearing it and I started like, I'm like, they ain't really talking about shit. They saying like cliche shit over and over and over again. And then like
he gave us a story about being molested as a kid. And,
like it was just a bunch of shit.
It was
like
the wackest shit. I am so sorry. And Hustle, I am so glad you didn't watch it. It would have been a waste of your fucking time. Jeezy didn't give us no information on why he left that little Chinese girl alone. Nia Long didn't give us no information about Ime Udoka. And the only reason I'm even bringing this up is because I wanted to segue into talking about the Houston Rockets. Y'all really think another franchise is going to skip on a great coach just because he got some pussy in the front office? No. And he is in Houston flourishing. The Houston Rockets are in fourth place, right behind your Dallas Mavericks, Hustle. What you think about the Houston Rockets right now?
I mean,
is it fool's goal? Is it fool's goal, or should we be looking deeper into this?
No, I feel like they're taking their normal progression. We'll see how long it lasts. But you really think about it, they taking the normal progressions. They got great picks who are good players. They had a 20-something point score with Jalen Green last year. He gonna keep that up. So they got one of the best big men in the league with Seguin. He only gonna get better. Then you went and got veteran leadership with Dylan Brooks and
Say it.
The light-skinned dude, Brent brother.
Van Vliet.
They got Brent brother.
I hate saying Van Vliet is good.
Why you hate Van Vliet? Because he likes
Van Vliet doing his thing, Hustle. Keep it real. Keep it real.
He do his thing.
He doing his thing.
Is it just because he light skin, or is it because
I just be fucking around. No, Van Vliet is tough. He a good player, man. He can play. I just don't like little players. That's just all it is. I just don't like that. Fred can play like a motherfucker. What you mean? He'll play bust my ass.
He doing his thing. Then I tell you, I said they gonna need that. They gonna need him.
That better tonight. But yeah, then they're getting rid of Kevin Porter. That helped them too.
Yeah.
Getting rid of Kevin Porter Jr. helped them too, because now now they only have to cater to one person. The only person they got to cater to is Jalen Green. He's kind of getting it. He want to be great. Kevin Porter was just good at basketball. He ain't give a fuck. But Green want to be great. Then you surround him. Then you got Seguin taking that next step. He could be a number 2 or 3 option for you. Then you got the sky's up for them. It's only up. People better get their lick now if they can.
So we didn't have them making it to the playoffs when we did this first day of the NBA season, and now they're sitting in the 4th spot. Should we be talking about them making the playoffs, or is it just like, oh, this is just an early run, something they're doing early, it's not going to last long?
It's kind of early, but I do think they're good. I think they're legit good, and they got the potential to be good, but it's early to really just declare that they're going to make the playoffs. Like, it's a lot of season left. A lot of shit can happen. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers could figure shit out. The Warriors could get better. Like, a lot of shit could happen. So
the Suns are not even 12.
The Suns going to get better. So it's early, but they are a good team. And like Hustle said, like, you could see shit. You could see this happening. I don't think anybody would predict them being in the top 5 in the West right now, but they definitely got talent and it's showing through right now. With a good coach, and you add a good coach to that.
They got a good coach, and as long as he don't fuck none of them front office wives, they're gonna be all right.
In Houston, they living.
Huh?
In Houston, they living.
They living. I'll go over to the East Coast. Yesterday, the fucking 76ers was the best team in the league. Now they're not. They just lost.
They lost to the Celtics.
The Celtics have a better record than them. But the 76ers is one of those teams that everybody was like, damn, they lost James Harden. What are they going to do? I don't think people really respected Maxi's game. He's showing that, he's enough. He's showing that Harden was kind of holding him back. And I would like to know, Brent, you're a 76ers fan, right? Are you still a 76ers fan?
I support him. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say I'm like a diehard fan, but I support him.
You trust in the process, though? Are you trusting the process? Is this legit?
I feel like they were going to be good in the season. You never know. The Sixers are going to make the playoffs. They're going to be one of the top seeds, top 4 probably at the end of the day. But you ain't going to really know. All this, the regular season is not going to matter for the Sixers. They're going to, like I said, they're going to finish top 4. They're a good team. Maxi's showing, which you already knew he's a good player, but he's getting to show even more now. But you ain't going to really get to judge the Sixers into the playoffs. So all this is just window dressing into the playoffs for me, as for the Sixers. So this don't even really matter right now, for real.
Yeah. First of all, Maxi been cold.
Exactly.
Everybody. Period. That's not the question. Everybody knew Philadelphia got a championship contending team with or without James Harden. See, a lot of people would believe they arguably got better because they had more 6'8", 6'9" wing depth. So, and they veterans. It only needs 7 minutes. They're cool. You can get them 8 minutes. They're gonna be happy with their 8 minutes. They gonna go hard for them 8 minutes. So it actually kind of makes them better. It's like Maxi, 20-some years old, he could play 40 minutes with no problem at the point guard spot. It's like, nah, he learned a lot from James Harden and took some things from him to be. But that's not the problem with Philly is Embiid. That shit don't matter. The problem with Philly is what is Embiid gonna do in
the playoffs? See, that's all I'm saying. In the playoffs.
Can he carry a team? Can he do, you know what I'm saying? That's waiting to see.
But people say Embiid is arguably the most talented player in the NBA. If you just talking about like skill
skill. All well and good, but You can make that argument. He do some crazy to be that big and be able to have ISO skills, doing all that stuff, stepping back, shooting threes, all the stuff he can do is amazing. That's why he won MVP. But like I said, the Sixers are going to be good. They're going to be a top 3 to 4 seed in the East. But you ain't going to really know. You ain't really judging them like on this. It's like, cool, whatever seed you get, cool. We knew you were going to do this. You ain't going to really know until the playoffs. That's when you're going to really know if anything's changed. It's the playoffs for the Sixers. When they got to play a good team 7 games and try to win. That's when you're going to know, for real.
Well, Miko, that's another thing. You don't win championships with talent. You win with will. Shit, will be skill all day.
I don't agree with that.
What do you mean? Like,
if you ain't got no goddamn skill, I don't give a fuck how much will you
got.
How much will
you got?
You can wish your will all fuck that. You gotta have talent.
So
you can't will your way.
You need the skill, and what you saying is you can't just be 100% skill and no will. But you can't be 100% will and no skill.
No skill. It ain't going down.
Again, y'all going far end of the spectrum. I'm standing on what I'm saying.
Okay.
Shit.
And I'm standing on
will gonna beat the skill regardless. Like, it don't matter. Like, nobody else. Yeah, Durant more skilled than LeBron.
No,
but
he ain't.
But yes, Durant is more skilled than LeBron. But LeBron can impose.
But
LeBron can impose his will physically
on
the game.
What is Kevin Durant better? What is he more skilled
just
in?
Like Kobe's more skilled than LeBron. Just like
at what?
Carmelo's more skilled than LeBron. That shit fine. Skill don't.
Carmelo Anthony can't jump over 2 stacks of newspapers.
It's more to basketball than skill. It's more to basketball than skill.
Well, LeBron case is the fact that he is bigger than the other team's big man, and run faster than this man.
That's a skill,
and jumping over everybody.
That's a skill.
If that's the case, then it's some other people that's big and fast just like him.
They don't have more than him. They're not number 4 in the city. They don't have the most scoring. They not in year 21, averaging 26 points a game.
Embiid bigger, faster than all that shit. And that shit don't mean. I'm telling you, it's different.
I'm not.
It's different when
we don't agree on everything we're saying. Just so we're clear, I'm just trying to say to you that I don't give a fuck how much will you got. Okay, if you don't have no skill to add to it, I'm gonna will your ass out of the fucking playoffs.
Then I can say I don't. It goes on. Okay, how much skill you got? If you don't got if you don't got any will, you're not gonna. Bro, that goes for both ends of the spectrum. That goes without saying, but we're not saying that again. We already understand.
The people that beat Joel Embiid have more skill than him last year.
No, Giannis don't.
Yeah, they did.
Embiid.
Yeah, they did.
Giannis don't have more skill than Embiid.
No. I'm talking about the team.
Their team. It goes those times it went.
He didn't play Giannis last year. Giannis didn't knock him out the playoffs last year.
Even the years
he did.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
The Celtics had a better team than them. That's why they beat them.
I mean,
they were more skilled.
Okay. Well, Miami got a better team than Boston, right?
You know, we're not going to talk about that.
You see how you can say. Hold on, so
you know what?
That's when luck comes into the game. So they have a better team.
That's when luck comes into the game. Miami.
Oh my God! See, but now it's luck. No,
look at them. You know, good and goddamn well they deserve to be in the finals. They got embarrassed.
Hold on, watch this.
They got embarrassed.
And this is the kicker. You know why Miami went to the finals?
Why?
Motherfucking will.
They did not have the will. They actually the reason that they beat those teams, the reason that we can't talk about Milwaukee. We know why they beat Milwaukee.
Brent can't say that.
Niggas was injured in Milwaukee. They ran into a New York Knicks team that is not better than them. I still don't think the Knicks was better than the
Knicks is a favorable matchup. The Knicks were a favorable matchup.
Yeah, thank you. So they ran into Milwaukee, injured Giannis, right? Then they run into a sorry-ass Knicks team, and then you run into funny in the light Boston Celtics. That was the
What Hustle's trying to say is the Celtics ain't got no will.
Okay, cool.
That's what he trying to say.
Cool. But let's not act like that was the only team.
When we talk about Miami and Jimmy Butler,
everything
we
had
talk
to
about?
line
They
up.
always show that picture. Hold on, they always show that picture like this, Miko. When he bent over in the moment, he bent over on him, and like he gave everything he had. You know what I'm talking about, Brent?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
It's a balance. I'm just trying to tell you, man. Like to me, that's what improved with LeBron over time. Like his will,
so let me ask you this,
to win got better.
Because you had Milwaukee coming out of the East, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Yes.
So if you were starting a franchise, would you pick Giannis or Embiid?
I'm taking Giannis.
Brent, who would you pick?
Giannis.
Okay.
Who are you taking?
I would probably take Embiid.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say why.
Because he can shoot. That's the only thing.
Giannis is not. He's an athlete. He hasn't really developed any true basketball skill. Like he can play basketball, but you can't play like that the rest of your career. Embiid has a whole package. And I think personally, if surrounded by better players and in shape, I think Embiid is a better pick. I'm sorry.
So why Embiid didn't get into the finals?
Embiid hasn't been getting to the finals. You mean Giannis? I'm
saying, why doesn't Embiid get to the finals?
Well, a big part of that is his being in shape. To me, he don't feel like his body just doesn't. I don't know. It's just something like a little slow and sloppy about it. I don't know if that's like overweight.
That's just him. But that's what I'm saying. That's just him. So you going to take that over?
Yeah, I would take that if I was building my team. If I was building my team, I would rather build around him. Right now, I'm saying right now, I would rather build around him.
I mean,
if Giannis can't shoot the ball at all. He really has that one move that he just takes that one dribble, gathers, and goes to the hole all crazy. And that's what he got. That's really all we really looking at right now. That's it. He don't got nothing else. Like if we're being honest, if we keeping it real, Giannis' bag is not better than Embiid's bag. Even out of shape, even sloppy, whatever you want to call Embiid, his bag is way better.
Yeah, if you comparing that, yeah, for sure.
So on the other end of the spectrum, that we had to really take a look at it and really look at it, and we look at it when you look at Giannis and Embiid. Giannis' determination and will is way better than Embiid.
I knew he was going there. I know he was going to take it to
right
the
back in your
face. I'm gonna give Giannis a +1 on the fact that he's had better team.
No, again. So no.
I'm just
back
saying
to what I was saying.
That matters. When you talk about getting to the championship, when you talk about getting to the championship, you have to. That's a team thing. That's not an individual thing. If they played one-on-one, who would win?
I think Embiid go win himself to lose. Like he always do.
Brent, I'm ignoring hustle right now. Brent, if Giannis and Embiid play one-on-one, who would win?
I think Embiid would win. Just a one-on-one basketball game. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's it.
But which one? Is it team or one? Which one? That wasn't like.
I'm just
Miko.
I'm just saying a one-on-one.
A whole bunch of
I'm taking
and hula hooping and switching to try to tailor her little.
No, I just asked for a one-on-one fade. A one-on-one fight.
I'm taking Giannis on my team, but if they just running the ones, I say Embiid would beat him.
Yeah,
you got a more polished offensive game.
That's why I feel like I could build more around that. I feel like I could build more around Embiid if I'm really trying to get a championship. It's not a knock. I'm not saying Giannis ain't great. I'm not. I'm saying he don't have enough in his bag for me to pick him over Embiid.
See, now that's why I picked Giannis. I feel like Embiid don't got enough will.
See, I feel like that's why you're gonna always be a loser your whole life.
Who?
You.
Shit, I'm always winning. Shit, this nigga, the shit I done did, my friend look at me as a fucking hero. Fuck you mean? Like this nigga done made me do this?
Relax,
no, but listen though, I'm telling you, now just look at the history of the NBA though. Look on some real shit. That skill shit, like every year in the playoffs, it's gonna always present itself like that way. Think about it, like that's what made.
No, you missing out on actual teams. Like teams matter in the playoffs. Who you match up against matters. People get injured, and I'm not making excuses, but we have to acknowledge that Giannis won that championship on a year that a lot of niggas.
Name a year somebody, name a year a team won the championship and wasn't no injuries involved.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's no knock. I'm just saying things lined up very perfectly, just like things lined up for the Miami Heat to get to the finals as well last year. Things can line up for you, and if you strike when the iron is hot, you could become a champion.
Now you strike when the iron is hot, and I'm asking you, that's fine. Name a team that won the championship that didn't get that benefit.
What do you mean? What benefit?
That every team that they played was healthy. That wasn't dealing with no injuries and not dealing.
I don't know. I don't have that.
That's what I'm saying.
I have too many other memories in my head to like have that type of useless information. Brent might have something like that in his head because Brent is filled with useless information.
You can remember for your argument. Shit, you can remember for that argument. Shit, let's remember shit. Remember when Kawhi won the Toronto, Golden State was hurt. Shit. Yeah. When every year somebody wins this injury, that's a part of it.
You know what I'm stop playing. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I just know you're trying to tailor it for that way. I just know what it is.
I'm just speaking facts.
You gotta win.
Facts.
If that's the case and ended like that, if that's the case, then this Embiid dude should have won.
Just to say, okay, let me not even go there. Because I feel like it'll just do something else. Let's change the subject. We in Philly right now. We got to talk about Gilly saying he could beat Jamal Crawford in a one-on-one fade. Now, Brent, this is your hometown. This is your people. This is your man. Nah. Is this your man?
He tripping.
You've seen Gilly play. We played in a couple of celebrity games with Gilly. You remember? Mm-hmm. The nigga wouldn't pass the ball to no goddamn body. I was mad at him. He was on my team, and I'm like, nigga, goddamn, are you gonna pass the ball at all? And he wasn't even cooking. Now I'm not saying Gilly can't get a bucket, but that day he was not cooking, and he wasn't passing the ball. And now he is challenging people. He named rappers, R&B singers, random niggas that have like YouTube or Instagram followers that they do little workouts and shit. That he asked for fades and he beat or came close with, and tried to compare his fades with these people to a fade with Jamal Crawford.
I don't know what. Is he high or drunk? A bucket. Score 50 multiple times in the NBA. Like a bucket. Like a literal bucket.
Do you know? Did you see this video? Did either one of y'all see the video?
No, him saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, when they get to talking crazy like that, I just skip on to the next video.
Nah, I didn't see nothing like that. But he's talking out of his ass.
He probably couldn't even beat Austin Rivers.
Bro, he can't beat you.
No, he cannot. He can't beat any NBA basketball player.
Yeah,
he's tripping.
And I'm in the comments like, what?
Who's the worst? Really? Like, you know how you try to think of the worst? I feel bad. I was trying to think of like who's the worst.
It's like no, but like this is what I always tell people. I always tell people like people disrespect. Like you watching a game and you call somebody like this dude a bum, whatever. But in actuality, like if he was at LA Fitness or at your local gym, he will cook. Like they're good basketball players, but people don't respect the level. Like I know you do because you hoop and you know what a hooper looks like. You know how good you got to be to make it pro. Everybody on this panel knows that. But other people don't, and they'll disrespect like I don't understand. Like a pro basketball player, like bro, they literally play basketball for a living. They're way better than you could ever be. Like it's just what it is. So like for him to say he could beat Jamal Crawford is just utterly disrespectful, and he needs to chill out.
I think what should happen is I think that Ice Cube should take advantage of this. You see how we're seeing all these fights in Saudi Arabia where these niggas that don't actually box are boxing niggas that box, or boxing niggas that's famous in whatever light that can box. I think Ice Cube, shout out to Ice Cube, he just became a Hall of Famer, a NBA Hall of Famer. They made some award up now for Ice Cube as like shit, I don't even know the name of the award, but they just gave Ice Cube a Hall of Fame award in the NBA for how impactful the Big Three is for basketball. So shout out Ice Cube for that. Give him a little round of applause.
Don't sue us, Mike. Don't sue us, Ice Cube.
If you're listening, Cube, what I think you should do is these niggas that are challenging these retired NBA players, or challenging rappers, or challenging R&B singers, or anybody, when the Big Three is on tour all summer, there's a break in between. So there's like 6 games that usually take place, and there's like a little break in between each game. The games are like 30 minutes, right? I think what Ice Cube should do is have one-on-one fades like this. Have Gilly and Jamal Crawford come for a one-on-one fade. But here's how you find out if niggas really want the fade. Make them pay to play for the fade. If Gilly really feel like he could beat Jamal Crawford, and I'm not saying Gilly got bread now. They didn't broke him off, right? I'm saying make him pay $10,000. You got it, right? Yeah. Pay for the fade. Whoever wins, winner takes all. Right? I think Ice Cube should capitalize on niggas talking this type of shit, saying they could beat somebody one-on-one, and in between these Big Three games, have one-on-one fades taking place. Or have, after the games are over, have 3 or 4 one-on-one fades take place. Why not? Niggas is talking too much shit, saying shit that's not realistic. You never fucking hooped professionally. You thin in the ass, nigga. Second of all, like, what you think Jamal Crawford gonna do to you, now, nigga? You think
so like how tall is Jamal Crawford?
I don't know, but Gilly is my height.
Jamal Crawford.
Gilly is shorter than me.
Yeah,
I think Jamal Crawford 6'4". Yeah, I think Jamal Crawford is 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
Gilly is shorter than me. So that alone, like, how do you think you about to beat him one-on-one? And it's not like you like this incredible like athlete where he like dumb fast, or jump high. Like, so what is your advantage going to be? Like, what?
Like
this is crazy. This is crazy talk.
Yeah,
this is crazy talk.
It's a violation. So put your
like I will say, Gilly know how to play basketball for somebody that's in the neighborhood hooping. You're like, yeah, he can play. But like to say you can beat Jamal Crawford is insane. Like he can't be serious. He can't be serious. And Jamal Crawford is like nice. Like what are we talking about here?
He still plays in his pro-am in the summer.
Like he's nice.
I want Gilly to put his he got a bag now. I know you got that bag, nigga. I know you got that bread. Put your money where your mouth is. Y'all niggas link up with Ice Cube and make it official. And I want to see you really take phase with niggas. You be talking a lot of shit, Gilly. And I fuck with you. But you got to relax and challenge niggas that really hoop for a living.
Tell them to try for the
that's
big
crazy. Yeah, you could do that.
You guys want to talk about any other East Coast teams in the NBA?
Oh yeah, I just want to say to y'all.
Oh God.
In my days of researching and paying attention to things, if he continue to play like this, I gotta apologize to the man.
Who you talking about? Oh, please tell me you talking about Boston. Please.
No, fuck.
Okay,
no.
who you talking about?
I'm talking about Ice Tray.
Oh God.
Ice Tray hooping. I ain't even keeping up with the Hawks.
If he plays like this,
Like what? What are you doing, Hustle? What are you doing?
Like like to me, the problem is he shouldn't lead them in shot attempts with the talent that they have. With him being so small.
Okay.
And then he shouldn't be shooting those 9, 10 threes. Them big ass 40, 30, 40%, 40-foot bombs. Them deep. Like now, just play basketball. If you hoop with your quickness and how you do and just make the right basketball plays, oh man, that's tough. Like with DeJounte Murray, Hunter, and now if he played basketball the right way, they got a chance. I just don't think he can. I'm surprised he's playing like this. No, but I can say I'm wrong. Like, no, if he, like, I'm free. Like, I don't need him trying to play like Steph Curry. Like, I need him to be a point guard to try to average like 20 and 10.
Well, he's averaging 10 assists.
Yeah, that's what him averaging 20 and 10 is like, who gonna beat us? You gonna have to come with it.
But Hustle, it's early in the season. I just looked at the rate. They're 8th in the East, and we know the East is not like that. They only 8. So what is it that you're seeing?
Oh, I see. I see the potential for growth for them. They got a new team, the way they playing. I feel they got a potential for growth. This is a long season. Just like how we hype about Houston, we are like watching the way they're playing basketball. That's a brand that can improve as the season progresses.
But 8th in the East is like 12th in the West.
The standards right now don't really matter. That's why I was saying like Golden State being 6-6. That don't matter. That's good. They're decent. It's like. Nah.
Okay. What do you think about Boston? Because you was talking shit earlier. You was acting like them, the acquisitions. You said that the unicorn was the most important acquisition. Both of y'all.
I still stand on that.
You still stand. Brent, you standing on that?
What's unicorn numbers right now?
He out right now. I'm
standing on that.
No, his numbers for the season.
I don't know.
What he had for the season?
He hooping. I don't know. I can tell you though. Look it up.
Yeah, I want it up. Yes, and I can tell you how it's different.
He's averaging 19 points, 19.7, 6.2 rebounds, 1.9 assists, shooting 56% from the field.
It's no different. It's like a resurrection. It's like Andrew Wiggins going to Golden State. It's like Iguodala going to Golden State. These guys, they've tried to make number one options for their teams for years. Now they just go to a team and just be a guy. He just get to go be a guy.
But he's averaging less rebounds than Drew Holiday.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that.
Yes, you are. You need him to rebound. You do. That's a big part of how they're going to get over the edge and continue to be the number one seed. Is if he adds things, he needs to add stats.
I'm telling you, what
game.
Like 7
Did you see? Did you see that? Did you watch the game tonight?
No, I didn't watch no game.
Well, he didn't play tonight, right? Neither did Jaylen Brown. Brent, did you watch the game?
Some of it, not the whole thing.
So
I watched
Al Horford had to start because 2 niggas was out. Al Horford balled. Okay?
Yeah.
He hit some threes. He did all the shit the reason that Boston got him. And that's another reason that I feel like Boston they done got it. They got Drew Holiday also picking up Maxey doing the shit that them other niggas didn't want to do. Drew Holiday is fucking slapping the fucking ground. Okay?
No, that's a
big acquisition to me.
I said this last time. So
no, well, both of y'all said Porzingis was the biggest acquisition.
Oh, he still is. It is. He changed the dynamic. He changes the dynamic of the team.
Yeah, he does. But Drew Holiday centers them, in my opinion.
Yeah, he changed it's like that Tatum Brown doing the same exact thing. Kind of, it's like, man, you add a 7-footer, pick, popping, rolling.
But neither one of them.
They just upgraded. They upgraded Marcus Smart is what they did when they got Drew Holiday. It's just Marcus Smart.
And watching neither one of them play tonight, watching Jaylen Brown not be there and Porzingis not be there, and seeing how they dominated still because of defense, that shit was fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. The shit was fun to watch.
They got a squad.
They're a good team.
I was waiting for Milwaukee to be the team to be in the East. I'm changing my mind. I mean, I already kind of thought the Celtics, but I really am doubling down that the Celtics is going to be the team to beat in the East.
I said Celtics from the start. Hustle is big time.
Hustle went Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, I still feel Milwaukee. Oh, I don't mind. It ain't changing. No time. They got told you they got a new coach, a new star player. Chris Middleton just now coming back. This good. They're playing for April, June. You know what I'm saying? Boston trying to make a run because they mad about how they got embarrassed last year. I'm just being 100. Shit.
It wasn't embarrassment. I mean, you can't. I mean, injuries, like you said, shit happens. I don't think that the Heat make it out of the first round if Milwaukee is healthy. Like that's just a fact.
So that's why Boston should be embarrassed. If you feel like that, and then Boston didn't go to the finals, because of Miami, shit, they got a different kind of energy going into this season.
Yeah, they got some shit to prove.
Yeah, we've been hurt we just been hurt, man. We good. We just want to get healthy when the postseason get here. That's Milwaukee's mindset. Like I feel like Giannis is in that LeBron mode where he feel like, man, just get me to the postseason. I feel like I'm gonna will my niggas. We gonna do what we gotta do.
Okay. Can we switch leagues? Can we go NFL? Deshaun Watson out for the season. Boom, shoulder. Gotta go. There was a whole bunch of people talking shit about him sitting out those other games when he was injured. It turns out he really was injured. He was trying to fight and play through all the bullshit. Now he got to have surgery. Are the Browns done for the season? People had them as a contender, especially in their division. You know how football is. It's one game. Anything can happen.
The Browns are not an easy win at all.
They're one of the best defensive teams in the whole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not an easy win at all.
Yeah,
at all. They're like a team you got to come and beat. But nobody think the Browns is winning nothing for real. Like nobody.
Now for sure. And then you know what I learned? Yeah. Both of their backup quarterbacks are black.
Yeah, one of them was balling too.
Well, do you know which one is starting? Which one they're going to play?
No, I forget his name, but I just watched him play a couple times.
You talking about PJ Walker? Or you talking about the other guy?
Like I said, I don't know which one.
The one that played in the XFL or the one that was drafted? Which one?
I just was watching a game and saw a quarterback playing good, and I said, "Who is this?" I ain't going front, act like I know exactly who it is, his name, where he went.
I'm going to go with it was PJ Washington.
Okay.
Walker.
But they're saying that PJ that the PJ Washington PJ Walker is not going to start. They're choosing the other guy to start.
What's his name?
He got what's funny about it is he got 4 names. Hold on, let me find it.
What's your percent you at now, Hustle?
Oh God.
I don't even want to look at it and jinx myself. But how do we start off talking about football? We started talking about the Browns before we started talking about the Cowboys. I was just now I wasn't trying to be funny or nothing. I'm not trying to be funny.
Let's talk since he got a low battery. Let's talk about the Cowboys. Go ahead, Hustle. What you want to say about the Cowboys? Let's get to it.
Hey, listen. It's better to start peaking.
Because I feel like I got to do this. Go ahead.
It's better to start peaking like we supposed to. That was we got fucked against Philly. We got cheated in so many ways.
How you get cheated, Hustle?
Nobody get cheated? But I don't want to rehash that because I don't want to reopen any wounds.
Okay.
The touchdown, the catch, the goal line.
Y'all lost.
Listen, it's cool. But did you see how we bounced back from that game?
From what? Who did y'all bounce back against?
Don't worry about it.
Who y'all bounced back against?
Don't worry about it, man.
Answer
Who did y'all bounce back against?
Don't worry about it.
Exactly. The fucking giant. Are y'all still gonna keep bragging about beating fucking teams that's not even in the discussion? Yeah. The Cowboys are. First of all, I'm looking at the schedule.
No. Let me ask Brent a question before you start doing this cheating.
Go ahead.
Brent. Go ahead. One thing we know about division games, right? Regardless of the record, everything, that's a battle. Would you agree with that or not?
Division games are a battle, but it kind of changes when one division team has their quarterback that never played a game starting, and they ran like every play of the game.
Thank you.
That makes a difference. But the division games are always tough.
Exactly. There ain't no stop bragging about beating teams that's fucking sorry. First of all,
defense good, bro.
Hold on. I'm looking at the schedule right now. Let me tell you who y'all beat that is actually decent. Okay, I'm gonna run through this shit. Rams, y'all beat us.
Oh. We said decent teams.
Don't play with me.
Oh, okay.
I know we're not decent. I'm running through the schedule, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just telling you. I said the decent team.
Let me run through the schedule, okay? Cowboys play the Giants. Not a contender. I don't give a fuck if it's a division rivalry. You know the fucking Giants suck. Y'all play the Jets. Beat the Jets. Sorry. Aaron Rodgers wasn't there. Don't matter. Y'all lost to the Cardinals. Disgusting, okay? Y'all beat the Patriots. They're sorry. Y'all lost to the 49ers. Embarrassed. They embarrassed you niggas. Y'all barely beat the Chargers. I'll give you that because the Chargers are a good team. I'll give you that. Then y'all beat the Rams, my team. We stink. Doesn't matter. Y'all lost to the Eagles, a Super Bowl contender, okay? Then y'all beat the Giants. Disgusting. What are y'all bragging about? What is the brag? Where is it? Okay? Hold on, I'm not finished. Because here's when you should start to brag, okay? Y'all always play on Thanksgiving, right? So you got Thanksgiving game against the Commanders. Sorry team, should win. The next week, y'all got the Seahawks. Sorry team, y'all should win. When y'all round that motherfucking corner, you got the Eagles, you got the Bills, you got the Dolphins, and you got the Lions. Talk to me after that 4-game run, okay? That's the fourth quarter of the NFL season, okay? If y'all can't beat those 4 teams, which I don't believe you will, the only team I think you might have a chance with is the Lions. Y'all gonna lose to the Eagles. You're probably gonna lose to the Bills. You're definitely gonna lose to the Dolphins. It's in Miami. And the Lions, since it's a home game, y'all might beat them. Y'all looking at losing the division and getting in as a wild card and losing the first round again, like usual.
I'm lost for words right now. Like,
go ahead.
I've never seen so many one-sided conversations. One.
You got
I'm gonna tell you the words of Toretto. What Toretto say? It don't matter if you win by an inch or if you win by a mile. Winning is winning.
You're not winning.
What's our record? What's our record?
The game that matter, the division game that mattered is the Eagles, right? We know the Commanders stink. We know the Giants stink. So who you guys need to beat is the Eagles. You lost to them.
Do you think the Cowboys are going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, they always do.
You just went through all those games.
Yeah. Wild card.
So now
like usual.
Now before I move to what I read, my point of the question is, I'm finna get to my point of the question. But do you think the Rams are gonna make the playoffs?
No.
Okay, we got my answer. Okay, I got my answer. Okay,
I'm realistic about my team. You delusional Cowboy fans are not realistic about how sorry y'all really are. Y'all don't win big games. Y'all ball out against sorry ass teams, and they get the hype beating y'all own dick for whatever reason. And then when the playoffs come, y'all lose in the first round.
Okay, 2 things. We don't pick the schedule. I
didn't say you did.
So
I said your schedule has been weak so far. You got to come around that corner.
I'm going to say, we didn't ask.
And when you come around that corner, the Eagles are coming around their corner right now. That's who y'all competing against. The Eagles' next 4 games are tough games, okay? If the Eagles y'all got the same schedule for the most part. Y'all play the same teams, but you know how it moves a little funny in certain divisions. The Eagles' next 4 games are the same tough 4 games y'all got after Thanksgiving, a week after Thanksgiving. Depending on how the Eagles play the next 4 games, that's going to determine how y'all end the season. Not you, the Eagles.
Like, that's crazy. And that's like that with every team in the NFL. You act like it's only like that.
No.
Every time it gets to the
Chiefs aren't worried about what the Raiders are doing, what the Chargers are doing. None of that shit. The Bengals and the Ravens is not worried about none. Y'all team has to worry about what the other team in y'all division is doing, which is the Eagles. Because the only way that y'all are going to beat them in the division is if the Eagles shit the bed in the next 4 games. Because we already know y'all not going to beat them.
We don't have to win.
In fact, I want to go to the game.
We don't have to win the division to win the Super Bowl. We've done that before.
When was the last time y'all won the Super Bowl? Matter of fact, when was the last time y'all won a playoff game?
Shit.
When's the last time y'all got to the NFC Championship?
We won the game.
Because if you talk about the Rams, I can tell you, nigga, we done been there. We done won 2 Super Bowls in the last 10 years. Where y'all been? Why you talking shit?
Why do we have to cut it off in 10 years? Had your organization
We're not going back to the 80s and the 90s.
How long has the organization been around?
We're not doing that. Those players are all, half of them ain't even alive no more.
I don't even want to talk about. Well, I don't even want to talk about shit that was 3 years. If it's
you
over 3 years
my
old,
Rams into this.
If it's over 3 years old, what's the Rams doing
got
this year?
2 Super Bowls
Was it last year?
10 years. Actually, if I'm keeping it real, in the last 6 years.
Was it last year?
We ain't even 10.
Was it last year?
2 championship rings.
Yeah.
Where y'all? When's the last time y'all made it out the second round?
Hey man, we here. We beat y'all. When last time y'all beat us?
When we got to the Super Bowl, we always beat y'all. Y'all never there. Where y'all be at? We be there. We was there.
Nobody got
y'all at? We was waiting on y'all at the door.
Nobody got more Super Bowl appearances than the Cowboys.
In what era? In what decade?
In life.
The 90s. They were ham in the 90s.
That's like the Celtics saying, "Oh, nobody got as many championships as us." Who gives a fuck? When's the last time you got there?
When the last time you got there? Did you get there this year?
Did you?
No.
Okay.
Neither one of us did. So we can still love our team.
What you want to say about your Cowboys? I'm listening. What you want to say? The next game y'all play is against the Panthers. You should win. If you lose, I'm on your motherfucking ass. Okay. After that, you got the Commanders. If you lose, I'm on your motherfucking ass. And then after that, you got the Seahawks, a game y'all could possibly lose. But I feel like y'all should win that one too, right? Then you got the Eagles, December 10th. I'm thinking about going to the game. It's in Dallas. I don't think I got nothing. Unless I go to Africa, if I go this trip to Africa, I might pull up.
Let me know if you pull up. I got about 150 on it.
I'm not going to take your money. I'm not going to take your money. You think the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl?
Like, for real. With these injuries and everything, everything happened. At first,
I don't want to hear nothing about injuries. Do you think the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl?
But now I really think they got a chance.
They got a chance. So are you saying right now that the Eagles they're going to beat the Eagles because they have to do that?
I don't think we're going to beat them. That like the Eagles can win the division. They probably can win the division.
But you think that you guys are somehow going to finesse your way around the 49ers?
Yeah, that's why I said it works out. That's usually how it works out. The team
you gonna finesse your way around the Lions.
Yes, they beat the team. 49ers gonna beat us in the regular season. Eagles gonna beat us in the regular season. Then when the playoffs come, turn that shit around. Turn that shit around. What's that like that church song? Turn it around. Remember that the church song?
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit. Y'all ain't finna turn a motherfucking thing around, okay? Y'all gonna lose in the first round like y'all usually do.
If they do, this gonna be my last year being a Cowboy fan. I'm just
you are goddamn lying.
I'm finding me a new team.
You are fucking kidding. Listen, I'm a Rams fan till I die. I couldn't wait for Brent to retire so I could be a Rams fan. Win, lose, or draw, I'm a Rams fan. You are a Cowboys fan. Own that shit.
CJ Stroud, ain't that his name?
Oh, Houston.
That nigga doing in Houston.
Houston, Good thing
that's right around the corner.
Good thing they're in the AFC.
That's right around the corner. See, look, AFC, and it's up the street. Shit.
Yo, what do you think is the reason that Houston is hooping like this? Is it just CJ, or do you think it's a situation where like people are like never expected anything from them? Teams low key don't get up for certain teams because they think they're sorry, and then you come in there and get your ass whooped. You think that's what is going on?
No,
Brent, we need to hear from you.
No, at this point, that can't be it because they're too far in the season. The film is out. You know what they're going to do. You know he putting up numbers, so people not sleeping on him no more. I think it's a combination. At Houston, they got a new coach, which is looking like he's good, and then you get the most important player on every team is a quarterback. So if you drafted a quarterback that's really good, it can turn things around, and that's what I think is happening.
Tell you.
Do we expect Houston to shake some things up in the AFC? Do y'all?
No.
Why not, Brent? Yeah.
No.
Yo, playoffs?
They can make the playoffs, and that division, the AFC South, is just the Jags? Who's winning the division right now? The Jags, probably?
The Jags, they're 6-3, and the Texans are 5-4. Colts are 5-5. Yeah. The Titans are 3-6.
They could. I mean, I had to watch it, see a couple more games, see how it goes, but I don't think it'll be next year. But they putting the warning out. I think next year and the year after that it'll be better for them. But nobody's sleeping on them no more for sure. This is he hooping when he hooped against the Bengals this week. I said, yeah, he might be the real deal. Because he put up numbers on the Bengals.
That was deep.
And the Bengals usually give good quarterbacks a tough time, and he did his thing. So, I mean, you gotta respect it.
He got my respect. Shit.
So listen, this is the halfway point of the NFL season. We got to stand on some shit right now, okay? So I would like for you guys to pick your conference and division winners. Well, let's just pick the division winners right now, okay? So let's start AFC East. Dolphins, Bills, Jets, Patriots. Who y'all got winning that division?
Easy.
Dolphins.
Yeah, it's no brainer.
We all agree with that. Okay. AFC West, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos.
Come on.
Easy. Got it. Okay. AFC South, Jags, Texans, Colts, Titans.
Jags.
Nah,
hustle going.
I like the Texans, man. I'm telling you, bro. I watched that game against Cincinnati, man. He looked like he just good. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like he just like that boy good. I was like, damn.
All right, so I saved AFC North for last because we got Ravens, Steelers, Browns, and Bengals. Now, I tried to have a discussion about the Browns, losing Deshaun Watson. But this week, the Ravens are playing the Bengals. And let me tell you how this is rounding out. The Ravens are 7-3. The Steelers are 6-3. The Browns are 6-3. And the Bengals are 5-4. They are in last place in the AFC North, and they play each other this week. So not only do I want to know who you got winning the division, who you got winning this game this week?
Bengals. And the Bengals win the division.
Oof. Hustle?
I got the Steelers winning the division.
The Steelers?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got the Steelers winning.
The Steelers?
Why you say that, Hustle?
It's like, man, coaching is important in football too, man. And nobody does more with less like him, man. I know Mike Tomlin gets it done.
I respect that.
He definitely got less.
If you can go 6-3 with Kenny Pickett.
I mean,
let's hope, man.
Yeah. You just disrespected that nigga.
It ain't even got cold yet. It's gonna get. You gotta realize, cause this is only not pick them because when they get cold,
shit different.
Yeah, then both they running backs, Shit, Pittsburgh got a nice double down on their running backs when they go to.
So who y'all got winning the game? The Bengals and the Ravens. Who? Because
Bengals.
This is the thing. Like everybody's been arguing over. Like people are trying to shit on Lamar Jackson and saying like anytime he loses games or anytime he isn't playing his best, he catches a lot of hell. But Burrow doesn't catch any hell when he loses games. It's kind of like, oh well, that team played better this week. Who is a better quarterback if you were starting your team? Would you want Burrow or would you want Lamar Jackson?
Me?
Yeah.
I want Burrow.
Hustle?
I mean, shit. Don't he hasn't he won? Shit.
And I was gonna say the reason who you taking, Hustle? The reason that Burrow gets slack for regular season losses is because he has in multiple times won big playoff games. And they went to the Super Bowl. He hasn't won the Super Bowl yet, but he's shown that he could be the quarterback to take you to the Super Bowl and win big playoff games. You can't say that for Lamar Jackson yet. And that's why that's why the media jump on Lamar Jackson so fast.
I got my fucking head chopped off on Instagram because I said Lamar Jackson is not a Super Bowl quarterback. And people was like, oh, you supposed to be for the people. And I'm like, listen, I could be pro-black quarterback, pro all that, but I can tell you that his game, I'm going to just keep it real. He kind of reminds me of Giannis in a way, where he has this unique skill of running the ball, right? But you have to throw the ball also as the quarterback. And for me, his throwing ability is not greater than his running ability. Once the throwing ability is where the running ability is, I feel like that's what's going to put him over the edge and make the Ravens a Super Bowl contender and make him a Super Bowl quarterback. But he doesn't.
Well, I'm going to say this. It's too far in his career to think he all of a sudden going to become something else. He is what he is. Now, that's a problem. Like, he's a problem. Like, he's going to put up numbers. He's going to have crazy games. It's a challenge to prepare for him every week as the opposing D coordinator. But I just like what you were saying, probably on social media or whatever. Like, could I be wrong? Maybe, but I just don't see him winning the Super Bowl. And this playoffs he'll do better, but I just can't see it.
Let me tell you guys the rest of their schedule. So obviously this week they got the Bengals. Next week they got the Chargers. They have the Rams. They have the Jags. They have the 49ers, the Dolphins, and the Steelers.
That's the Ravens?
Yeah.
In the season.
That's tough.
That's how they're ending the season. So if we keeping it real, let's just keep it real. They got the Bengals this week. That could be a loss, right? They play the Chargers. That's also a tough fight. The Chargers don't let nobody get away easy, right? They got the Rams. Probably beat us, right? Then they got the Jaguars, who are a legit team this year.
That could be a tough game.
They got the 49ers. They got the Dolphins. And then they got the Steelers, a division rival. That's a tough way to end the season, bruh.
I mean, every game is different. You can't really call it. But that is on paper going in. That looks like a tough end to the season. It's going to be cool to see. But like I said, I got the Bengals winning that division. Because for me, quarterback, I just take the team with the best quarterback. And I think Burrow's the best quarterback in that division.
So let me tell you how the Bengals end the season. They obviously have the Ravens this week. They got the Steelers. They got the Jaguars. They got the Colts, the Vikings, the Steelers again, the Chiefs, and the Browns.
Yeah. The Bengals, that's the tough. Browns are always a tough game for the Bengals. Every time they play.
That 17 week or that 18 week gonna be crazy.
gonna be crazy.
That 18 week
it's
gonna be crazy.
I honestly can't pick who's gonna win this division. I can't pick.
I told you.
I can't pick one and go with it.
All I'm gonna go with is like you said, the Bengals, because to me, Burrow is a better quarterback and he's healthy. And I'm gonna say some of those losses that the Bengals got, the reason that they're last in their division is because he was playing unhealthy early in the season, right?
Yeah, he was.
Right. All right, let's move over to the NFC. Let's go ahead and get this out the way, Hustle. The Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants, NFC East. Who we got?
Eagles.
The Eagles.
Respectfully. NFC West, 49ers, Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals.
Niners.
49ers.
I got the Rams. Let's play.
I'm gonna say.
NFC North, Lions, Vikings, Packers, Bears.
Oh my. Lions for sure.
The Vikings lost their quarterback.
But
that quarterback with no eyebrows,
how many games had Joshua played yet? Who tell me Hobbs. Dobbs, everything. Have you played?
He hooping, right? The nigga with no
played
eyebrows?
2 games.
He played 2 games?
He hooping.
Yeah,
he doing good.
He hooping, but the Lions gonna win the division.
Okay, NFC South. This went from the best division in football to the worst division in football.
The worst, absolute worst.
The fucking worst. So the Saints, Buccaneers, Falcons, and Panthers. I'm gonna give y'all the Saints are 5-5, the Buccaneers are 4-5, the Falcons are 4-6, and we're not even gonna talk about the Panthers.
I'm gonna go with they won it. Hey, I'm gonna go with the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints.
I'm gonna just pick the Bucks.
I'm gonna pick the Bucks. The reason I'm saying that is because the Saints, they playing. They need to just let Jameis finish this season out. Let Jameis hoop.
They still benching their quarterback and shit. They don't even know who they want to
start. They don't know what they're doing. I'm going with the Buccaneers.
They about winning. They know that Jameis is volatile. They doing what they're supposed to do.
They already was losing without him. What's the difference?
I know. It don't matter. Give me the Saints, man.
All right.
Okay. You know what? Now I'm for real. I don't know, man. I can't pick Baker Mayfield on nothing.
Me either. But you know what? They're consistent. They know what they're doing. They have an identity. The Saints all over the place. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. So listen, the other game that I want you guys to pick is the Jets and the Bills. Now, we just all saw the Bills. Man, I just want to send a shout out to Stephon Diggs. Stephon, if you see this, you don't deserve this, my nigga. Now is the time to act a fucking fool. Get out of there. Josh Allen has already reached his ceiling. It's never going any higher. So unless you just there to get a check, cool. Unless you really like Buffalo, cool. But if you want to contend, get out of there. It's time. It's time to jump ship, my nigga. So this week they have the Jets once again. Who do you have winning this game? Because we saw the first game, and if you fucking jinxed them, Brent. Early in the season, you said the Bills Josh Allen is always giving away gifts, and he just
give away gifts. That's they big
all season. Do you think he's gonna give the Jets another gift in Buffalo? Because that game 1, week 1, I was at the game. Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles. I was there, and they tricked that game off. Do you think it's gonna happen again?
Nah, the Bills gonna beat the Jets.
They're gonna beat them this week.
The Jets.
Why? Because it's in Buffalo.
They're in Buffalo. If they lose to the Jets, oh my god. No, I'm gonna take Buffalo. I'm taking Buffalo. If they lose this is like, wow, the wheels really fell off. That'd be crazy.
I think the wheels are falling off. So last one we have is the Eagles and the Chiefs. This is a Monday night game. This is the game we all been looking for. This is like the Super Bowl all over again. The Eagles are 8-1 or 7-2. Who you got? Do you need any more information?
I'm gonna go Eagles, man. I'm gonna go to Eagles.
I like that.
I'm gonna go to Eagles.
I like that.
I'm gonna go to Eagles.
I'm going Eagles as well, man. And that's not to say that I think that well,
what?
I was gonna say it's not that I'm saying the quarter, because I always pick whoever got the best quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying, but I'm saying, I just feel like this year the Chiefs have shown a lot of chinks in their armor. They show a lot of flaws. They have these games where they don't score a lot like they normally do. They struggle on offense. And
Yeah.
I just feel like the Eagles, outside of that random loss that they did have, they really should be undefeated. But I think the Eagles are playing better football right now.
Yeah, I just feel like the Chiefs need to find. I don't think it's going to happen this year. It never does. They need to find some outside threat, like a receiver, like somebody reliable that they can throw to on the outside. Like right now, it's Kelsey or bust, and like Kelsey is good, but they need something else, and that's why their offense sometimes looks like not as invincible like it used to. You know, it looks controllable. It looks like you got a chance. Before you go into Kansas City, like, yo, they're gonna put up 35 at least on us. We gotta,
You gotta keep
it
up.
don't seem like that. Yeah, it don't seem like that anymore. So that's why I feel like teams starting to feel like we got a chance against them. That's people coming in there like, yeah, they're good and their defense is playing really well, but we got a chance against them. And I don't think people was thinking that before.
Points were made right there, Brent. Points were made. Now, if Taylor Swift is at the game, does that sway anything?
I don't want to hear that. Nah, I don't sway shit. Nah. What they got a winning streak? Is she there? I mean, they win all the time.
Apparently, she is like. It says Taylor Swift plans to bring her parents to the game.
That's even more shit! They might win. They might win. This big deal. The parents coming.
Yeah.
Padres. The parents coming to the game.
It's a home game as well. I'm still going with the Eagles just because I feel like this season they're playing better football. They look better. They kind of identified themselves. Their defense is playing well. The cornerback position and the safety position I was a little concerned about, but it seems like they've kind of fixed those issues as well. And like you said,
I just feel like this.
Healthy or bust.
I feel like this. Even though I like all this stuff I said, and I am taking the Eagles. If it's close at the end, you gotta go Chiefs. But I'm feeling like the Eagles can win, not like blowout, but like where it's they won the game, like where it's not like nail biter type game. Because nail biter games it seems like Mahomes always pulls those out.
Right.
So I don't know.
He's big in the clutch moments. That's why he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Because you need to have games like that where you actually close out. That shows that you belong there.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I got the Eagles, but it won't be easy. I don't think it'll be easy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the show. That's the end.
Sweet.
Shout out to Lisa. Shout out my director / producer in the background working the camera, so I don't got to work the camera. I ain't even have to use my glasses today. Oh, my God. But, again, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 13 of Ask Miko. I thought today was great. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, like, comment, pass the link around. We are booming. The numbers are up. YouTube is giving me a lot of incentives to do more things. So what I'm planning to do now, since you guys loved Aiden, everyone loves Hustle, and you love Brent, I would like to do daily shows, 30-minute shows, because sometimes, for example, when we talk about these things, it's old news. It already happened. everybody's already talked about it. And I kind of get bothered that I'm only on here for 1, maybe 2 times a week. So what I'm planning to do is have some daily live shows on YouTube where you can actually be in the chat live and watch us, put your comments in. You can ask us your questions live on YouTube. I'm also entertaining doing subscriptions where if, let's say, I'm charging you $1.99 a month, and only those live shows are for the people that have subscribed to my channel. I want to know who real. I want to know if you really are fucking with me, and if you really like the content, and if you want something daily, even if it's 30 minutes, even if it's 45 minutes a day, if that's something you really want, please comment and let me know on YouTube. I love you guys on Instagram, but I need it on YouTube. I need to see the love on YouTube so I know that there's motivation for me to do these live shows every single day. I promise you, I got the juice. I got the juice. I just want to know if y'all gonna come squeeze a bitch. Are you gonna squeeze me or no? Anyways, thank you for joining me. See you next time. Peace.